Howdy folks, and welcome back to Blackys Flying Tying Bench. Going to do what a lot of people call a Stayner ducktail. This one happens to be a very small one, so I call them Stayner nymphs. Green 6/0 thread. I said size 10 which nymph hook. Just start, tie the base down. Back to where that hook starts to turn. And a couple wraps forward. Little tag of red in the back. Right back to where that hook turns down and come a little bit forward. And not too terribly long, you know. Half an inch on a size 10 is usually enough. Now, wire. Just basic automotive type wire. Nothing special. I think this one's probably a size 16 gauge that I've just stripped one of the things out of. Bend it at 90 degrees. Wrap it in. That 90 degree being about halfway up the hook. Right back to the back. Right back up to that hook, or up to that bend, and just bend it down with your fingernail. Kind of hold it in. Chenille. This one's a variegated olive and black. Just going to take a little bit of the tip of it here, peel it off to reveal the thread on the inside. Makes it easier to tie on. When tying some of these materials, I've also found that if you spin the bobbin, for right-handed tyers you'll spin it counterclockwise, allows that thread to lay right down on the hook. Get your chenille in all the way to the back, and then all the way up to the front, leaving about 1/4 of an inch or so at the front to finish off the head when you get there. Knot it off here. This way the line can't go anywhere, and this is where the trick part comes into a lot of these vices. This allows it to be unlocked so I can turn it. And slowly just wind chenille down the body. Again, leaving that last little 1/4 inch or so open. Put your finger in here between the string and the chenille. Trim it. Kind of tie down your tag in there. And again, knot it off. Use a whip finisher for this. Some people use their fingers. I like this little tool. Really works good for me. Then, taking this copper wire, okay, holding it about 90 degrees, just start working it around. Almost creating a segmented body. But it adds lots of durability to this fly. Trim it off. Roll it over with your fingernail. And then we got some mallard. This one happens to be a wood duck color. Chunk of this out of the metal. Now, if you've seen my videos on the Sheep Creek Special, this is really about the same, but you really want the feather, your back wing case, to be a little longer. But I do it in the same kind of way. Spin the bobbin so that the line lays down on there. You can see I've got it way too long. about 3 wraps. Excuse me. And slowly slide it forward. Just until it's to about the end of that little red tag back there. And a few more wraps to help hold it all in place. Trim off your front piece. And then make several wraps going back good and snug. Whip finish it off. Now you notice I don't have a bead on this one. I do these both beaded and beadless. There isn't really a whole lot of weight to this fly other than the hook and that little bit of copper wire. But a lot of times I use these on a sink tip or full sink line. So you really don't need a lot of weight. If I'm fishing on a really windy day, I'll dig a bead one out. A little bit of Wet n Wild. Use head cement. It's just clear nail polish. Works good for me. And there you have a green Stayner ducktail. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching.